For those of you that haven't seen it, Warhammer Mechanicus is actually probably one of the better Warhammer games I've ever played. Plays kind of like XCOM, but with like mostly hand-designed-ish missions. Admittedly, the battle arenas are kind of limited. But it plays pretty well. Makes me think of like Space Hulk, but without all the bugs. But like, I think I straight up beat the last mission in one turn. Some of the disciplines have been made less OP. Well, that's unfortunate, but it makes me feel good that I binged it. Yeah, I know the developers were taking a decent amount of feedback, which is great. I love it when devs do that. I hate it when game comes out broken and like, and they never even bother to put effort into it. I keep seeing advertisements for Warhammer Inquisitor, and I really want to play it, but every time I like look at the reviews, it's like buggy, broken, and kind of unfun at times, and I'm like, no, I actually want to play a Warhammer Diablo. Like, I think that would actually be really fun. But yeah, Mechanicus was fun. Great soundtrack. I went out of my way to pick it up. And also, of course, thank you, Evac, for raiding tonight. Hope you had a great holiday. I should have said Happy Holiday Christmas Crimbo. Happy Crimbo to everybody. I know. I am bad at friendship. Okay, so what am I missing? Apparently everything. Except for one single chest. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of, like, really gothic undertone music. There's not a whole lot of it. It usually gets a little bit too, like, orchestral for me, and I need a little bit more creep than most music is willing to provide to me, which is unfortunate. So playing Mechanicus, just listening to that soundtrack was great. Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. Get out of here! Shoo fly. This is my ow. Get that shields off. At least I can more or less like lock him down ice-wise. No. Well, he really doesn't want to let me escape. I guess we have the slow battle. That I don't know. I'm not gonna let him do it though. Please stop. Please stop and die for me quietly, and he's gone. Alright. Well. This frostbolt is so good. Now, is that a gargoyle wizard? I've never actually really looked at the monsters particularly closely, but I think that's a gargoyle wizard. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Okay. Are we good? We are good. What else we got? These maps got big. Originally I was saying, like, it feels like the maps in Hell are small, but no, I just needed to get down a little bit more. Then it gets sufficiently large. Okay, I'm really confused. Are these demons just like the kind of weird spiders where you pop them and they, like, explode into more spiders? Do they just, like, summon things on death? I just feel like they have pocket gremlins that they just kind of spit out every time they die. That's weird. Let's see, don't forget to pick up the loot. Oh, I thought I did. I'll get it on the way back. I think I have to go back anyway. Let's see. I'm pretty excited for Pagan Online, Wargaming's new ARPG. Diablo style? That sounds kind of fun. Oh no, we got this whole section. I need to pay more attention to new ARPGs coming out. They're a little self-same for my taste, and yet, for some reason, I can never get enough. Yeah, there's the loot. I must have just walked straight past him, not paying attention. It looks like Diablo, Torchlight, even LOL. I mean, can't... Isometric camera perspectives don't give you a whole lot of opportunities for style. It's part of the reason why I'm so enamored with this game, for example. Because it is actually like a completely unique art style for an ARPG. I mean, admittedly, it's not too far off of that, what is it, Card Life game? That came out a little while back. But it looks nice. They nailed the visual style. And that actually counts for, like, quite a lot. And I'd much rather have a game with a really cohesive art style than like visual fidelity. I was playing Ashen, and beat Ashen over the past couple of days. Really loved it, and a lot of it had to do with, like, yeah, the visuals just looked really nice. I've always liked Dark Souls, but I never liked the visual style. It was just kind of sad. And I mean, obviously they're shooting for sad realism, but like, Ashen just was pretty to look at. It was cool. And oh sweet, that's a lot of dudes. Thank you, BioRage, for the 5-month resub. Happy 5 months. Yeah. But I don't know. As long as it looks nice, it's good. I'm not sold on the Path of Exile style. I know a lot of people like it, and I think they did it well. But I will always prefer kind of smooth, hand-textured, like, painted textures to like, kind of the gritty realism along the way. Because one ages so much better than the other. I was looking at... I've been watching, shoot, Matt McMuscles' What Happened series. And, he's been going over... Well, he goes over, like, a bunch of old, you know, games that just were utter disasters. And some of them, like, actually look legitimately good. And some of them look horrifying. Like, I'd never actually seen a whole lot of footage of Daikatana. And you could really tell they were going for gritty realism back in the days where everybody was, well, N64 polygonal nonsense. Doesn't really give you a whole lot of leeway there. And so the visuals just haven't aged at all. Whereas, like, compared to, I mean, half the stuff that showed up on the N64 actually still looks kind of nice. Just because they were going for that more, like, flat, cartoony look. Trying to kill this guy, but it's not being particularly friendly in this regard. Okay, have fire. Let's see, Grease. Oh yeah, Grease is gorgeous. Hand animation, hand 2D animation generally looks amazing always. Grease, what was the game? People were asking me about it earlier, and I've totally forgotten about it. I mean, anything Thunder Lotus makes is gorgeous. Journey is practically timeless as far as the game goes. Like, 10 years from now, we're going to get a Journey Ultra HD port, and it's going to look about the same as regular Journey ever did. But it's not going to look bad. Whereas, like... ow. One of these guys hurts. Or maybe it's just all of these guys hurts and I haven't been watching my HP. Both are probably very possible. Oh, this is awkward. I'm just gonna go globetrotting for a bit. Let's kill everybody else around here. What are you? Oh. Okay, there we go. Just gonna try and clear the little goons. What am I stuck on? I don't know. I think that guy... Oh. Oh! He's just spitting spiders at us. Stop that. That's gross and horrifying. But, you know, I guess... art style-wise, like this game... yeah, there's some pretty hefty jags if you look kind of closely at stuff. Which is a bit unfortunate. But, like, this game will look good 5, 10, 20 years from now. Because they have a very cohesive art style.
This is the part.
I gotta say, like, Warcraft 3 really doesn't look so good anymore. I know they're doing, like, the remaster for it, but it still doesn't look good. It looks better, but it doesn't look good. Let's see. There you go. Couldn't see him through the fire. Probably the fire that he created, but still. Get out of here. Burn to death. There we go. If you leave him in a fire mess, he more or less just melts. Because my fire just toasts that armor off him real quick. Yeah, WoW's starting to show its age a lot, too. It is, and it isn't. So, I've still been playing a little bit of WoW, because it's something that Shell really enjoys. I have trouble with it. It also is really hard on my hands. I don't know what it is about WoW, but it's actually, like, one of the toughest games on my hands and arms. Hey, thank you, KeyX82, for the sub. And welcome. Give that kind key. Kai? I'll just say key. Give that kind key some bell sprouts. They deserve it. I think the boss just absconded. Well, let's just kill all the goons in the area. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Hate it when rocks fall on my head. I've already had like 2 concussions in life. I don't need more. Actually, I have no idea if they were concussions or not. I don't remember them. We should probably go find and kill that boss, though, before it becomes a problem. Oh, let's see. What was I even talking about? I was talking about art styles. I was gonna talk about something else, but I've totally forgotten. Things aging well. Oh, we were talking about... I was kind of talking about WoW's art style aging versus not aging well at all. We're looking at it, and the textures look lovely on a lot of these things. Like, we were looking at the ground texture in just like a random zone, and it's like, you know, holy shit, these are actually beautiful. The problem is, like, they have a lot of, like, skill and talent making these games. And making it work, but it's like a 15-year-old engine that's been admittedly updated forever. But like at this point, the game desperately needs like a full overhaul to be good, I think, or like the best it could be. And so like whenever I load the game up, I'm just like, man, this is painfully dated. And I feel bad because I've got a lot of like, you know, great old memories of the game. And, like, I can't bring myself to play it in the same way that, say, I could happily bring myself to play Symphony of the Night. I think it's because that old, outmoded gameplay style hasn't aged well. So one thing I never understood is people complaining about quests in MMOs. Fetch, kill, protect covers a lot of quests. That's the only thing quests can do, just a matter of how well people disguise it. I think for me, fetch quests and stuff bother me a lot and don't bother me at all. So recently I was playing Ashen, and almost every one of those side quests was a fetch quest. You know, almost every quest was like, go find me like a dog liver. Go find me like the MacGuffin that cursed my family. But part of it is, there was only one fetch quest per character, per area, and they were kind of, I'm gonna call them few and far between. And so what bugs me about WoW is, like, I'll enter a town, and they'll give me 5 different fetch quests. What the hell? Alright. And they all teleported anyway. Or, no, they died. That's what happened. So, in WoW, I'll go into a town or find, like, a quest giver or something, and I'll have, like, a bunch of different fetch quests, and it'll be like, go get me these things, and then somebody else will say, like, go get me these things, and then you'll do it, they'll give you the reward, and then you move on. Sometimes they'll stick around with you and have, like, a little bit of a quest chain that has, like, a little bit of a story. But that's kind of what it amounts to. Not a whole lot of impact, not a whole lot of, like, long-lasting appeal. It's just like, go on to the next virtually identical character. And so I think the problem I have with stuff like WoW is actually more the frequency of these quests than the actual, like, you know, quests being boring themselves. Because if I only had, like, the occasional kill quest, and then otherwise they just rebalance the game to just give you EXP without the quests, and you just kind of explore and you find quests along the way, and, you know, here's just the area to look around in. Here's, like, 1 or 2 overarching plot lines to sink your teeth into that are really well written. Maybe they even have voice acting and cutscenes. And then otherwise, yeah, here's just an area to look around in. A lot of stuff to explore. A couple of, like, events that pop up, and it's like, this town's under attack. Defend it for the next, like, 2 minutes. Or maybe not even, like, defend it for the next 2 minutes. Get rid of that timer. Focus on immersion. Because, like, yeah, I did fetch quests in Ashen, and I liked it because there was lore, the character mattered. There was a notable impact, not just to, I got a reward for it, but it was also like, hey, you know, this person's house got upgraded in the meantime, and ain't that cool? You know, it didn't make, like, that. It didn't make that much of a difference, but it felt like there was a weight and an impact to that action, even if it was just a fetch or a kill quest. You know, how many fetch quests are there in... I mean, let's go boring here. How many fetch quests are there in Dark Souls? Ring some bells. Why? I don't know. Okay, sure. And it's like, there's almost no justification for it, but it works really well. Because you're more or less given, as Wonder not gonna get that chest. I probably just walked past it and I didn't even notice it was there. There's a lot demanding my attention right now, to be totally honest. Trying really hard to set this guy on fire. It's not working great. There we go. Eh, close enough. But you know, in Doom, you don't need to get told, go kill 20 demons. That's just what you do. And I feel like it would have so much more impact if I actually wasn't told to go kill 20 demons, but there's a field full of demons that are doing something. You know, I don't want the action to be just go kill X. I want it to... I almost want, like, in killing them, that they don't respawn. You know, I guess I was doing a... Where's the chest that I missed? Oh, that one. All the way freaking back there. I was playing WoW, and you're like, more or less plotting an insurrection, and you're working together with a vineyard lady to effectively set up a supply chain. Like a covert supply chain. Oh, this chest. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I didn't want to do it because I knew it was going to be hard. And then I forgot about it. Because there were other things around, and then at that point I see those golden lines and I'm like, well, I've done everything. No, I haven't. What am I doing? Let's see. But so, at the end of the quest chain, the vineyard, the lady, like, your contact at the vineyard dies. And, you know, I was like, okay, I was actually kind of attached to this character. She was helping me. She was nice. And then the immediate follow-up is, kill 8 enforcers to get revenge. And I'm like, oh, all immersion is lost here. You know, I have no interest in this anymore, apart from just, like, kind of cynical disappointment. Because, yeah, I think I would have just killed them anyway, or just put them there. You know, don't make it a requirement to kill the the base enemies, but just, you know, there's a reason to kill them, because they killed your friend. I don't know how you're playing this in streaming. I find it acceptably difficult. Practice? A lot of practice. And not a lot of thinking. It's mostly just like, there's an enemy to click on. Oh, can we just leave? No. We're not done yet. There's more left. I mean, honestly, I've been doing this for 5 years. It's a lot easier to just kind of autopilot games, which is nice. It helps a lot when it comes to like running into semi-difficult games like this. I've also got a fairly decent build, or really just this one freaking spell is grossly overpowered, so I can kind of just blast my way through a lot of things that I was having trouble with earlier. Your build must be dope. Just kind of tanky, and then one real strong spell. The shield is key, honestly. I'd have to pay way more attention if it wasn't for the shield. Alright, we're almost done. Yeah, being able to cascade blast things with ice spells is real handy. And not having to worry about dodging range shots is kind of handy too. I don't know. Nope, you stop that. Uh-oh. Alright, so this isn't gonna work. I got locked in. I was hoping to kill these guys, but they got unfrozen and they're big enough heavy hitters that I can't get past them. And that is the reason why I sink most of my points into health. Oh, almost died. Oh. Let's see. Wonder would you ever watch one of your old videos and react to it to see how you've changed? We could do that someday.
I need more men.
Ow. I almost wish you wouldn't auto-attack these guys. Popping their shield, or triggering that golden shield for just a random auto attack sucks. Okay, it's gone now. Yep. Trying to get that guy out. Well, guess we'll get Toasty Roasty McZombieton. Ow. I didn't even notice that there for a second. Nope, stop that. Stop shooting at the zombie. Utter waste of spells. Ow. 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 Okay. I'm not backing up here. That is a mild problem. Okay. Get out. Yep, nope. Ow. At least I think this is going to be like one of the last mini-bosses in the game. Wow. Alright, that was a lot of shots to just hit him with. Perfect. Okay. You can't even freeze these guys with the shields. That's annoying. Stop. Stop. Oh,
There's
and
a
we
light
clicked on the book
no
anyway.
light can pierce. There's a hunger, old and fierce. No man shall survive the dread of his gaze that's fiery red. Those who tried to reach his lair passed through deepest caverns where yelled the demon voices shrill. Down the pit that's deeper still. As they entered, so they fell. On their souls he feasted well. There's no way to stop his blight, and darkness shall consume all light.
Is it time for Not Diablo? Almost.
Self-reading magical books never cease to amuse me.
We gotta skunk the last couple of dudes here. But yeah, pretty much. Man, if I hadn't died on the Butcher, this actually would have been a no-death run. Oh well. Honestly, I don't care that much. Got 66,000. That's a decent amount of dosh. Let's switch to fire for this. If I can get the fire to burn underneath these guys. Oh, nope. Yep. If I can keep them under, roasting under that fire. Ooh, look at all that mana. Is this everything? No. I have completely missed a statue. Statue? Oh. Oh! Statue's the exit. That's why I couldn't see it. That's how I missed it. I was like, wait a second. Hold on. How have I never seen a statue in this game? And it's because I gotta click on the actual exit.
So this is it. The ultimate evil. It better be ready, because I am.
Okay. So we want to go down, except for we don't want to go down. I like their little social media thing that they've got going on here. It's very hard for me to actually care about any of those.
Oh,
But that's okay.
Mr.
Magic Cauldron! Open it all! Oh boy, that's expensive. Well, it's worth it because it's going to pump up my max mana by a considerable amount. Whee! Oh, collect all. Gimme! Gimme it all! I want it all! So much money! Bonus EXP and a lot of runes. Alright. So we have... Ooh, that's actually really good. I got 75,000. We're about to go fight Not Diablo. Do we have any yeah, we've got some unidentified cards we should probably take a look at. And we've got one hell of a potion. Cornucopia. Instant hearts 30, mana 30. Card to the right cannot be disabled by a boss. Left cannot be disabled by a boss. Drinking from any fountain works like drinking from a rejuvenation fountain. Oh, that's good. That's real freaking good. Ooh. Better Golem? Healer's Golem. Health on the use. It's kind of okay. I was kind of hoping it would, like, heal on attack or something. But yeah, required level 30 on that potion. Kind of sucks for what I'm doing, but whatever. Healer's Golem of Time Blast. They really got to work on their prefixes and suffixes a little bit. Heals unused, cooldown reduced. It's okay.
Though I can see your future is very grim.
Oh, have we found one of every card in the game? No, there's still quite a lot that we haven't found yet. Man.
Though I can see your future is very grim.
So what do we do? Because I've got stuff like the Amulet of Life and the Ring of Mana and whatnot. I don't really have any space for anything new. I could get rid of Mana Sphere. It's good. No, that's actually pretty good. What does upgrading it do? So, absorbs 20 hits, still 30% chance. I mean, that's nice. Otherwise, I could work on... I mean, Amulet of Mana, Amulet of Life are probably the main two I should upgrade first. Okay, so Amulet of Life is a little pricey, but 1 HP per second is good. What about upgrading the boots? We should probably upgrade the boots first. I don't know why I'm so burpy tonight, I'm sorry. Automatically clear path obstacles and trample small spiders. That's real good. Amulet of Mana is real good. Okay. So we want... Life. Life. Upgrade. Okay, so can we upgrade our boots? I'd like to... Nope. Oh, we need one more life. We do also have the slightly magical boots. Max HP is kind of nice. It's going to cost me a lot more runes. Let's just upgrade the common one. Okay, so we want to do one more. Okay, upgrade. Boots. Yeah, because this way I won't get blocked in as much, which is handy. Amulet of Mana. What does that need? Not much. Yeah, so this will lower my maximum mana, but I think it's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna max every one of these out. So I just need 4 more life. Yep. I've got enough. Okay. Upgrade Amulet of Life. 1 HP every second. So that actually straight up doubles my self-heal. Let's see. So what do I have left? I could upgrade maybe Cold Nova? Or Manosphere. No, I'm not going to be able to get Cold Nova. I just straight up don't have the stuff. What about Manosphere? I could do Manosphere. Where is it again? So we need 1 life rune. And then just an any rune. Okay. Yeah, I figured just by upgrading every one of my basic spells that I commonly use, that should probably make my life the easiest, I don't know. So at this point, the only other things I could get would be just switching out some of the stuff I already have. And that's... yeah, that's fine. We don't have anything to lose. I could try spending some keys. But let's go after the Archdemon.